Hey Sagittarius, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for December 10th, 2024. Oh, 2024, yes. Okay, I'm sitting here thinking 2025. Listen, I'm like, wait a minute, what's this? What the year? What is the year? Lord, I'm already in the future, Sagittarius. What's going on with you? Last shuffle there. I'm already in the future. I'm over here 2024. That was so last year. The honoring path and commitment. Man, I tell you the truth. I think you're being watched, Sagittarius. Your intention needs to be on the right. You need to be on the right foot, doing on the good foot, as my great grandmother liked to say. Get on that good foot and do the right thing, and be committed to doing the right thing no matter what. I don't care if you think no one's watching. You are being watched, and you might feel paranoid because someone may tell you something very small that lets you know that they were watching you, and it might have been something you didn't think that it was a big deal, something very small gesture that someone paying attention to really 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 hard. Be committed to being very stable, and be on the side of right. I don't care if you it could be the smallest thing. I don't care if you think you're alone. You're not alone, and you are being watched. You're not imagining things. This is the Truman Show slash Sagittarius show. That's how it's looking to me. um Page of Cups, Page of Wands, Nine of Swords, and the Strength. With the honoring path, they want you to be free, but they want you to be authentic, but also understand you're being watched. Okay, so like be yourself, but just know that people are watching you, even the smallest little things that you're doing. And I want to say that they're showing that there's a level of paranoia because of um, about because it's like it's not just one person, it's not just two, it's like a community of people paying attention to your very small, ever so small movements, right? They know when you left, they know that you had a cup of coffee when you left. They saw how many, they're like, it looked like they had about four creamers in there, like it's that deep. Or somebody's going to be like, are you sure? Because I could have sworn you had two Red Bulls. You're like, what were you clocking how many times I opened a can? Like, what's up? Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups with commitment that's an event typically, but this is about understanding that if you're coming from the heart and you're coming correct, um, that could erase your paranoia. It's like, okay, you could watch me if you want to. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Don't worry about that. Spirit wants you to be in that energy. They're saying that a lot of your relationships are about to deepen, and it deepens in strange ways, in my opinion. And it's out of love. People are watching you out of love. To be quite honest with you, they're not watching you to be like, let's see what Sagittarius does so we can start spreading the gossip. They're watching you because they're just like, I just love Sagittarius. Look at everything Sagittarius does. They're so adorable. Somebody's like, people are in love with you, and they're like, no matter what, love conquers everything. But just know that they're watching and paying attention to the smallest of details. They're telling you that you're here for a purpose, and that will help to solidify the way that you're moving. Okay, knowing that what matters to you, focus on what matters to you throughout the day, and focus on learning what that is. If you don't know, if you're getting up and you're just like, I don't really know, I'm just here. It's important to start thinking about it. What matters to me today? Does it truly matter that I say, that I see the same people every day, or I'm going to this place, or I'm doing this thing, or whatever it is, right? They're saying the universe supports you in every way. So it's all up to you. What do you want to be supported in? What do you want in your life? What speaks to your soul? What It doesn't matter what it is. I don't mean to make you paranoid, because I'm seeing a paranoia here, but they're giving even a lightning bolt. It's that something may all of a sudden strike your spirit and say, I think you got that yesterday too, that it's time to release the imbalances in your life, right? But it's out of your control, though. I'm seeing the angel numbers 999, which represents releasing, but it also represents success and wealth. And a lot of your money issues are tied up in you kind of not doing what's authentic to you. Maybe you're not living out your purpose. Maybe you don't even know what your purpose is. Some of you may not even feel like you have a purpose. And in order to release your financial bounty, you're needing to focus on what matters to you. When you're authentic in that path, money frees up. Okay, and they're saying to also too that it's like justice. Justice is served. Things balance out. It looks like justice is coming, kind of energy, where It's like when you start to really follow your purpose and you love what you're doing and you're like satisfied and fulfilled in that, well, things balance out. So the money starts coming in. The people that come in, that you could just feel the love off of them. You don't have to guess. You don't have to question it. And it also is ushering in something new. There's a transformation with true love, High Priestess and Two of Pentacles. This is about the energy that you're pushing out, right? It's almost as though this is unspoken, or unspoken energy of maybe of this is like a supreme balance. So following your intuition to create a balance. My throat is, yeah. Following your energy, following your intuition to create a balance. To understand that there's some small changes that need to be made in order for you to feel like you're connected to your purpose. Because it says that you are being seen, right? It's like people are really watching you, man. But there's also something here where you would feel comfortable and not paranoid. You're not meant to be feeling paranoid in your connections. So it's important for you to make subtle changes, very small things. I keep hearing thank you and please and all that stuff. It's almost like they're saying there's certain exchanges that you could change up, and I know that sounds very, very mundane, but there's something here about changing what you bring to the table in a sense, and a lot of that has to do with um, following your soul, following what turns your soul or sets your soul on fire. Strength with the Four of Wands and the Sacred Temple. Usually, Sacred Temple is about your purpose, and so they're bringing up with strength here twice now. They're talking about you need to have conviction about your successes and what you deem as success, what matters to you, and what makes you feel like you are a successful person, because that is going to the intention here is to realize that everything you do, you're on center stage. So my grandmother used to say that to me all the time. When you step outside, you're on stage. And I used to be like, oh gosh, come on. But this is what they're saying to you about your purpose, about where you are in your life. You need to understand that part of your purpose is understanding that you are in the spotlight and everyone's watching you. You may be very, very popular, but people are watching you, and they're watching you out of a place of love, though. So in order for you to take advantage of the beautiful energy today, it's very important that you are, first of all, making subtle, small changes to your routine, your everyday, open up doors for something new to come in, imagining better for yourself, realizing that you do have a purpose and you're here for a reason. It's like you're in a certain space for a reason. People watch you for a reason, but you just got to focus on what matters to you most and stick to that. And that will erase any fears, because there's a lot of fear here that causes you to hold back, and that is an issue, and that's going to be highlighted today. So they say that what might help is to view your life as a series of cycles or chapters, and that instead of looking at it like this happened to me, but say that during this chapter of my life, this is what I went through, but this is what mattered to me in that chapter, and this chapter right now, this is what matters to me, and that will help you to understand where you are, where you need to be. You could be dealing with a Pisces or a Leo main sign. Um, you have every sign here except for air, so you could primarily be dealing with Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Otherwise, we have Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, another Sagittarius, or Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. So you could be a Sagittarius, Capricorn cusp, um, dealing with a Pisces, Aries cusp, or an Aries, Taurus cusp. We have Cancer, Leo cusp, Leo, Virgo cusp. And if you're not dealing with those signs, but you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.